War. As we all know, the Kargil War was an armed conflict between India and Pakistan. It arises in the Kargil district of Jammu and Kashmir in the year 1999. It is a shining example of the incredible bravery and the sacrifice made by our Indian soldiers. As we celebrate Kargil Vijay Diwas, we remember the heroes who gave their lives for our country and lasting the impact of their courage. The Kargil War was not just a simple war as we think. It is a story of extreme challenges. The rough terrain in the Kargil district with its high peak and harsh weather made it very difficult for our soldiers. But despite of all these difficulties, with a great courage and the excellent talent, they overcome from that battle and won the battle against their odds. Their stories are about more than just fighting. They are about dedication, loyalty, and the love for their nation. Every year on July 26, Kargil Vijay Diwas reminds us the great sacrifice made by our heroes. Some of the heroes that I would like to share here are Captain Vikram Batra, Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey, and the Brigadier Vijay Singh Yadav. They are the remarkable heroes of the Kargil War. And of course, their bravery was not just an individual act of heroism. It is a collective effort and collective victory made by our Indian Armed Forces spirit. The Kargil War showed the great teamwork between the Army, the Air Force, and the intelligence agencies. It highlighted the need for the preparation, alertness, and the ability to adapt quickly. The success of Operation Vijay, which led to the recapture of the important point, which shows India's strong dedication and commitment to protect its land. The war also brought the whole nation together because the people from all walks of life come together and offering both moral and material support. This shows the great bond between the public and the military. We won the battle with a great courage, showing our nation's power to the world countries and to the world nations and to the enemies of the Pakistan. But while we celebrating this victory, we have to think about the lives, how many lives have been lost. Many soldiers have lost their life and countless of families were left to mourn their loss. The joy of victory was bittersweet when we think about the heavy price paid. Many soldiers were disfigured, that they could not be identified. This is the true cost of war we paid. While we celebrating our freedom, we often forgot to think about the army soldiers. We need to think only about ourselves, our career, and our personal successes. Many of us dreams of becoming a doctor, engineer, or teacher or something. We just only want to settle down and think about our personal achievements. But how many of us think of serving our nation? Few. Only few have the conscious thought and courage to serve for our nation. Soldier Captain Vikram Batra dreamed of earning Paramveer Chakra. The Paramveer Chakra is the India's highest and most prestigious military decoration given to those who demonstrate the extraordinary bravery in the battlefield. These kind of dreams are beautiful and selfless, showing a deep commitment to something greater than oneself. But this I would want to talk about the two soldiers who immersed themselves in the Kargil War. They are Captain Vikram Batra and Brigadier Vijay Singh Yadav. Captain Vikram Batra, known as Sheershaw among his soldiers, he was involved in one of the most difficult missions the Indian Army attempted in the Kargil War. During the battle, one of his fellow soldiers was shot. To save him, Captain Vikram Batra took a lead and was killed while clearing the enemy's position. His fearless bravery and exceptional leadership have inspired their troops and turned the tide of the battle. For his heroic action, he was posthumously awarded by Paramveer Chakra, India's highest military honor. Captain Vikram Batra once told his family that he said, "I will either come back home after hosting the tricolor, or I will be back wrapped in it, but I will be sure, I will be come back for sure. This word reflects his unwavering dedication to the nation. And talk about Brigadier Yojendra Singh Yadav. He is the youngest person who ever awarded the Paramveer Chakra, showed unparalleled courage during the capture of 3 strategic bunkers on Tiger Hill. As a part of platoon, he was climbing a steep cliff while the enemy started rocket fire. Despite of hit by several bullets, he continued his mission. This allowed the rest of the Indian platoon to climb the cliff. He continued fighting and destroyed the second bunker, completing one of the toughest missions of the Kargil War. As an interview with Daily Nation, Yojendra Singh Yadav said, "A soldier is like a selfless lover. For his unconditional love to his nation and to his regiment and to his fellow soldiers, a soldier will not think twice before risking his life." The courage of the Kargil War heroes will always inspiring us. This sacrifice have made India more stronger and safer. As we move forward, let's honor their memory by living by the values they brought for us and sharing the stories to the future and young generation. Thanks for giving this wonderful opportunity. Jai Hind.